Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be trying out the sock curls hair hack. If you haven't heard of that, it's simply using socks in your hair to get really beautiful waves, so a form of doing heatless waves. If you've been watching my videos, you know I really like doing braid outs, but this is a form of a twist out, which I have never done before, so this is going to be quite interesting. I'm going to quickly go over prep. Shampooed my hair with my Tresemme Keratin Smooth shampoo, followed up with the Shea Moisture hair mask, kept that in for an hour, rinsed it out, applied my Cantu daily oil moisturizer, and then blow dried my hair using the comb attachment. This is where we're at. I have parted my hair in half, and then I've parted each side into two again, so I'm going to do a total of 4 sections. I'm applying the socks in a different way that I see other people do. Most people do flat twists. I am simply just going to use a hair elastic to secure the sock into a ponytail at the top, and then simply tightly wrap the hair section around the sock, being sure not to twirl the socks. I think that is key. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous to wondering how this hairstyle was gonna turn out, especially since my hair is so thick, but I know it does have great results the longer your hair is. Also, it was a little bit tricky keeping the hair as tightly wound up around the sock as possible, and then trying to secure the ends and then wrap the sock around the section as I see other people do. I wasn't able to successfully keep the hair in a bun after wrapping it, as it just kept unraveling. So I just used hair clips after doing each section to kind of hold the hair as tightly as possible around the sock as I proceeded to do the other 3 sections. So I do know that the longer you leave any braid or twist in your hair, the more definition you will get when you unravel the hair. So I'm doing my hair in the morning. I want to leave these braided sock twist things in for a good 20 hours. So I'm starting in the morning, let the hair sit and get as defined as possible. Another tip, the higher up on your head you start doing the twist, the more twisted definition you will get when you unravel the hair. I simply just didn't want to do flat twists because I'm terrible at flat twisting and cornrowing, and I'm lazy. That's why I decided to do a hair elastic at the top and then just twist downwards from the elastic. So it does take a couple minutes getting used to the hand movements required to get these twists done successfully and keep them held tight as you go along, but it does get easier. I am doing 4 sections simply because I want to try and get as much definition throughout the entire head, but of course you can do 2 sections if that is easier for you. Now, I use socks because it's called the sock curls hair hacked, but of course people have been using leggings, they've been using the belts on bathrobes. I personally think leggings would be way too long and too thick unless you're using a pair that's like really thin. Socks seem to be working great. I think the bathrobe belt would also work really well if you do not have knee-high socks or really long socks. So it is finally the next morning. I was able to get a good 20 hours with these socks in. I will say it was not a terrible sleeping with socks in your hair. It wasn't super uncomfortable. I do think, however, if I had wrapped each section up into a bun, it would definitely have been uncomfortable to sleep in, but just keeping them hanging down, and then I put my pink bonnet on when I went to sleep, was perfectly fine. I'm just unraveling the socks now out of each section, trying to go as slow as possible without disturbing the hair. So as you can tell by the smile on my face, I am pleasantly surprised, but at the same time, I'm also panicking because I'm on my way to work and it is currently raining outside, and I am fearful of how long this hairstyle is going to last. So in my opinion, the results are absolutely gorgeous. I find that the look looks similar to what you would get if you used a curling wand in terms of the types of waves the volume, the body, and the fact that I was able to achieve this overnight with no heat is absolutely great. So a huge bonus. Would I try to do this again? Absolutely. When I know it's not going to be a rainy, wet day, but I do think this is so cute. This is a vibe, gives me like old Hollywood glam. I wish I had like a dress to put on to match this hairstyle because it is so giving. Now, as much as I love how it looks just down hanging freely like this, I cannot walk around outside with my hair blowing in my face, so I am going to do my hair in a half up, half down style, super quick. Nothing too fancy, just use my wide-tooth comb, part a little bit of the hair out for the front section, use an elastic to secure it. Leave a comment down below if you think this hairstyle is going to make it to the end of the day. I'm almost done. There is a little bit of extra frizz around my hairline, so I'm just going to use some Eco Styler gel and a toothbrush to smooth out my baby hairs and edges. And so this is a quick clip of me at work, and now this is me at the end of the day. So the curls waves did not last.